Do you ever feel like your English is stuck at 0? Maybe you know some words, maybe you can understand a little, but when it's time to speak, your brain freezes. You translate word by word, you feel slow, and you lose confidence. Many English learners live in this cycle for years. But today, I want to show you how to break it. Welcome to Slow English Lab, the channel where we learn step by step, slowly, clearly, and naturally. My name is Your Name, and in this lesson, I'm going to give you a 15-minute English routine that can change your speaking confidence completely. From 0 to confident in just 15 minutes a day. Here's the truth. You don't need to study English for 3 hours a day to improve. You don't need complicated textbooks, and you don't need to live in an English-speaking country. What you need is a short, smart, and consistent routine that trains your brain to think and speak in English every single day. And that's what I'll give you in this video. Over the next 10 parts, you'll learn simple but powerful secrets. How to practice slow listening so you really understand native speakers. How to shadow sentences so your mouth learns the rhythm of English. How to use short daily challenges to practice with confidence. And how to stop translating in your head. Every part comes with real examples, shadowing practice, and small challenges for you to try today. And don't worry, this lesson is made for A1 to B1 learners. That means beginners and lower intermediate learners who want to finally feel free when speaking. The language is clear, the tips are simple, and the exercises are practical. If you give me just 15 minutes every day, you'll notice that your English feels easier, faster, and more natural. But before we begin, I have one small request. If you're serious about improving your English, if you want more lessons like this, please hit the subscribe button right now. When you subscribe, you don't miss any of our lessons, and you become part of a global community of learners who are working on their English every single day. So click subscribe and join us. Alright, let's get started. Grab your notebook, relax, and follow along. This is not just a lesson, this is your daily English routine. By the end, you'll know exactly what to do for 15 minutes a day to go from 0 to confident in English. Are you ready? Let's go. Tip 1. Start with slow listening every day. Many learners make the mistake of jumping into fast English. They watch movies, listen to podcasts, and get frustrated when they can't understand. But let me share a secret with you. Slow listening is the first step to confidence. Imagine trying to run before you learn to walk. That's what many learners do. Instead, we start slowly, so your ears and brain can catch every word. Slow listening means choosing short, clear English audio and listening carefully. Don't try to understand everything. Just relax and let the sounds become familiar. This is not only about words, it's about rhythm, intonation, and music of English. Real-life context. Think about children. Before they speak, they listen for months. They hear words slowly and many times. Finally, their brain starts to connect the sounds. You can do the same. By listening slowly, your brain will stop fighting and English will feel more natural. Example sentences for practice. Let's use simple daily English sentences. I'm learning English every day. Slow listening helps me understand better. I can hear the rhythm of English. Slow version. Repeat with me slowly. I am learning English every day. Slow listening helps me understand better. I can hear the rhythm of English. Normal version. Now let's say it naturally. I'm learning English every day. Slow listening helps me understand better. I can hear the rhythm of English. Shadowing practice. Now it's your turn. Repeat after me instantly. Don't think, just copy. I'm learning English every day. Slow listening helps me understand better. I can hear the rhythm of English. Say it again naturally, with energy. Emotional pronunciation tip. When you practice, smile. Smiling makes your voice more open and clear. Try this. Say English with a smile. Feels different, right? Also, pay attention to linking. For example, learning English sounds like learning English. Don't worry if you miss it at first. Just notice. Small challenge for real life. Today, listen to one short English clip for 3 minutes. It can be from this channel or a short video online. Don't write. Don't translate. Just listen slowly 3 times. Each time, repeat one sentence you catch. Write that sentence in your notebook. Tomorrow, try again with a new clip. By doing this every day, you are training your brain step by step. In just a few weeks, you'll notice that English doesn't sound like noise anymore. It sounds like a language you understand. That's the magic of slow listening. Tip 2. Use the shadowing method for confidence. Now that you are listening slowly, it's time to speak with confidence. And the best method for this is called shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately, like an echo. Don't stop. Don't translate. Just copy the sound, rhythm, and emotion. Think of it like singing along to a song. When your favorite song plays, you don't stop to think of grammar. You just sing. Shadowing works the same way. You borrow the voice of a native speaker until your own voice becomes natural. Real-life context. Imagine you're preparing for a job interview. Instead of memorizing grammar rules, you practice shadowing sentences like, "Thank you for giving me this opportunity." By repeating them daily, they become automatic, so when the real moment comes, the words flow naturally. Example sentences for practice. Let's use practical sentences for daily life. How are you doing today? Can I have a coffee, please? I'd like to practice my English. Slow version. Repeat with me, slowly and clearly. How are you doing today? Can I have a coffee, please? I would like to practice my English. Normal version. Now let's say it naturally. How are you doing today? Can I have a coffee, please? I'd like to practice my English. Shadowing practice. Your turn. Repeat quickly, like an echo. How are you doing today? Can I have a coffee, please? I'd like to practice my English. Say it again naturally with rhythm. Feel the flow. Emotional pronunciation tip: when shadowing, exaggerate the intonation. For example, raise your voice a little on "How are you doing today?" This makes your speech sound alive, not robotic. Also, relax your mouth. English often reduces sounds. "I'd like to" sounds like "I'd like ta." Don't be afraid to copy this. It's how people really speak. Small challenge for real life. Today, shadow 3 short sentences while walking, cooking, or waiting for the bus. Just play a sentence and repeat it instantly. Do it 5 times each. Don't worry about perfection. Focus on rhythm. If you do this daily, your mouth muscles will adapt to English, and speaking will feel smoother. By shadowing daily, you will not only understand English better, but you will sound more natural. It's like building muscle memory in sports. The more you repeat, the stronger your speaking skills become. Shadowing is your bridge from listening to real speaking. Tip 3. Build short daily phrases, your English toolbox. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is thinking they need thousands of words before they can speak. That's not true. What you really need is a toolbox of short, useful phrases that you can use every single day. With these phrases, you can survive conversations, sound natural, and grow your confidence step by step. Think of this like cooking. If you have just 10 basic ingredients, you can make hundreds of meals. The same with English. If you have 20 short phrases, you can make hundreds of sentences. That's why building your toolbox is key. Real-life context. Imagine you meet someone new. If you only know grammar rules, you might freeze. But if you already have ready-made phrases like "nice to meet you" or "how's your day going," you can speak instantly. Confidence comes from preparation, not from magic. Example phrases for your toolbox. What do you mean? Could you say that again? That sounds great. I'm not sure, but I'll try. These are not just words, they are conversation keys. They open doors to keep the talk going. Slow version practice. Repeat slowly with me. What do you mean? Could you say that again? That sounds great. I'm not sure, but I'll try. Normal version. Now say them naturally. What do you mean? Could you say that again? That sounds great. I'm not sure, but I'll try. Shadowing practice. Echo after me, fast like a shadow. What do you mean? Could you say that again? That sounds great. I'm not sure, but I'll try. Pronunciation emotional tip. Notice how "what do you" becomes "what'ya." Native speakers don't separate every word. Try it. What do you mean? Don't worry, using reductions like this makes you sound natural, not lazy. Also add emotion. When you say "that sounds great," smile big. Your voice will rise and sound friendly. Small challenge. Today, write down 5 short phrases you want in your toolbox. Practice them 3 times. Slow, normal, and shadowing. Then try to use at least one of them in real life. With a friend, online, or even talking to yourself. Every time you use a phrase, you put a new tool into your pocket. The more tools, the more confident you feel. Remember, fluency is not about big words. It's about small, natural phrases you can use instantly. Tip 4. Connect words. Learn the rhythm of English. English is not spoken word by word. If you try to speak like a robot, "How are you today?" people will understand, but it won't sound natural. To speak with confidence, you must learn how English connects words together. This rhythm is the heartbeat of the language. When native speakers talk, words connect, sounds disappear, and rhythm takes control. For example, "I want to eat" becomes "I wanna eat." If you don't learn rhythm, English will always sound too fast. But once you catch it, you'll feel like you're surfing on the sounds. Real-life context. Think about music. If you dance off beat, it feels awkward, but when you dance with the rhythm, everything flows. English is the same. Once you catch the rhythm, conversations feel smooth and natural. Example sentences with connections. What are you doing? What you doing? I don't know. I don't know. Let me help you. Let me help ya. Slow version practice. Repeat with me slowly. What are you doing? I do not know. Let me help you. Normal version. Now naturally, what are you doing? I don't know. Let me help you. Shadowing practice. Now shadow the real way people say it. What you doing? I dunno. Let me help ya. Say it again naturally with rhythm. Tap your hand as you speak. Pronunciation emotional tip. Relax your mouth. Don't try to pronounce every single letter. Let sounds drop. Example, going to, gonna. When you shadow, exaggerate the flow. Pretend you are singing. Small challenge. Pick one connected phrase today, like "I dunno," and use it 3 times. Say it to yourself in the mirror. Say it while texting in English, or even when answering in your head. By practicing connections, you'll train your ear and your mouth to match the real rhythm of English. Remember, rhythm is not grammar. Rhythm is life. When you master it, you sound confident automatically. Tip 5. Practice out loud every day. Don't stay silent. Here's another mistake many learners make. They study quietly. They read books. They do exercises, but they don't speak out loud. Speaking is a physical skill, like swimming or riding a bike. You cannot learn by reading about it. You must do it with your voice, your mouth, and your body. Speaking out loud every day, even just for a few minutes, builds muscle memory. Your tongue learns where to go, your lips learn how to move, and your voice grows stronger. If you stay silent, you will always feel nervous when you try to speak. Real-life context. Imagine a soccer player who only reads about football strategies but never kicks the ball. Do you think he can play well? Of course not. It's the same with English. If you only study silently, you'll never be ready for the real game. Speaking daily, even alone, prepares you. Example sentences for out loud practice. I'm getting better every day. Speaking out loud helps me learn. I can do this. Slow version practice. Say it slowly. I am getting better every day. Speaking out loud helps me learn. I can do this. Normal version. Now naturally, I'm getting better every day. Speaking out loud helps me learn. I can do this. Shadowing practice. Now echo me quickly. I'm getting better every day. Speaking out loud helps me learn. I can do this. Say it again with energy. Pump your fist as you speak. Pronunciation, emotional tip. Don't be shy. Confidence comes from practice. If you feel strange speaking alone, remember, nobody is watching, nobody is judging. In fact, speaking in front of a mirror is powerful. You see your face, you hear your voice, and you build self-belief. Small challenge. Today, choose one short paragraph in English, maybe from this lesson or from a book. Read it out loud 3 times. First slowly, then normally, then fast. Don't worry about mistakes, just keep going. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is practice. Every day you use your voice, your confidence grows. Silence is the enemy of fluency. Speaking out loud is your secret weapon. Tip 6. Think in English, not in your language. This is one of the hardest habits to break. Most learners listen in English. Translate into their own language. Think of the answer. Then translate back into English. That takes time, and it kills confidence. To speak naturally, you must think directly in English. But how do you do it? Start small. You don't need to think about philosophy in English. Begin with simple sentences about your life. For example, I'm hungry. It's hot today. I like this song. Train your brain to describe the world in English without translation. Real-life context. Imagine you are in a store. You want to ask the price, but your brain goes Portuguese, English. By the time you finish, the moment is gone. If you practice thinking in English daily, your brain will respond faster. You'll speak without stopping. That's fluency. Example sentences for thinking practice. I'm learning something new today. The weather is nice. I want some water. Slow version. Repeat slowly. I am learning something new today. The weather is nice. I want some water. Normal version. Now naturally, I'm learning something new today. The weather is nice. I want some water. Shadowing practice. Echo after me quickly. I'm learning something new today. The weather is nice. I want some water. Pronunciation, emotional tip. Don't stress about mistakes. When you think in English, your sentences might be simple, but that's fine. Fluency is not about difficult grammar, it's about speed and clarity. Smile when you practice. Smiling tricks your brain into feeling confident. Small challenge. For 5 minutes today, describe everything around you in English. For example, the door is open, my phone is on the table, I'm drinking coffee. Say it out loud if possible. If not, think it silently. This habit will slowly reprogram your brain. Remember, translation is slow. Thinking in English makes you fast and confident. Tip 7. Use emotional words and expressions. Confidence in English is not just about grammar. It's about sounding alive. Native speakers use emotional words and short expressions all the time. When you add emotion, you sound natural and friendly, and people enjoy talking to you. Examples of emotional expressions. Wow. Really? That's amazing. Oh no. I love it. These are small, but they change everything. Imagine talking without them. It would sound robotic. That is good. But if you say, "That's awesome," with energy, you sound human. Real life context. Think about your favorite movie or series. Characters don't speak like robots. They use emotional sounds, laughter, surprise. That's what makes their English feel real. You must practice the same. Example sentences for practice. Wow, that's great news. Really? I can't believe it. Oh no, that's terrible. Slow version. Repeat slowly with me. Wow, that's great news. Really? I can't believe it. Oh no, that's terrible. Normal version. Now naturally, wow, that's great news. Really? I can't believe it. Oh no, that's terrible. Shadowing practice. Echo after me fast with emotion. Wow, that's great news. Really, I can't believe it. Oh no, that's terrible. Pronunciation emotional tip. Act with your voice. Don't just say the words, feel them. Raise your pitch for surprise. Wow. Drop your pitch for sadness. Oh now. This is how native speakers communicate emotion. Small challenge today. Choose 3 emotional words like wow, really, oh no, and practice them in front of a mirror with real emotion. Then use at least one when texting or talking to a friend. Adding these expressions will make your English sound 10 times more natural. Remember, confidence is not only in words, it's in your energy. Add emotion and your English will shine. Tip 8. Make English part of your daily routine. The secret to going from zero to confident is not big study once a week. It's small practice every day. Just 15 minutes daily is more powerful than 3 hours once a month. Why? Because daily practice keeps your brain active and builds habits. Think of brushing your teeth. You don't wait until Saturday to brush 7 times. You do it every day, little by little. English is the same. Your brain prefers daily repetition. That's how it remembers and improves. Real-life context. Many learners wait for free time to study, but free time never comes. Life is busy. Instead, attach English to something you already do daily. For example, while drinking morning coffee, shadow 3 sentences. On the bus, listen to 5 minutes of slow English. Before bed, write 3 simple sentences about your day. These small actions build your routine. Example sentences for daily routine. I practice English every morning. 15 minutes is enough. Small steps every day make a big difference. Slow version. Repeat slowly. I practice English every morning. 15 minutes is enough. Small steps every day make a big difference. Normal version. Now naturally, I practice English every morning. 15 minutes is enough. Small steps every day make a big difference. Shadowing practice. Echo after me quickly. I practice English every morning. 15 minutes is enough. Small steps every day make a big difference. Pronunciation emotional tip. When you say every morning, connect the words every morning. Don't stress every sound, let it flow. Also, repeat 15 minutes is enough with confidence. Believe it, you don't need hours, just consistency. Small challenge. Decide your 15-minute English time today. Write it down. Maybe morning, maybe night, but choose and commit. For the next 7 days, follow this time. Consistency builds confidence. Remember, English is not a one-time project. It's a daily habit. If you give 15 minutes every day, you'll go from zero to confident faster than you imagine. Tip 9. Record yourself and listen back. Most learners are afraid of hearing their own voice in English. They think, I sound terrible. But let me tell you something powerful. Recording yourself is one of the fastest ways to grow confidence. Why? Because when you record and listen back, you discover mistakes you never notice in real time. You also hear progress that motivates you to keep going. Think of it like sports. Athletes record their games to see what they did right and wrong. Singers record their voice to improve tone and rhythm. You can do the same with English. Real-life context. Imagine you are preparing for a job interview. You want to answer, tell me about yourself. If you practice in your head, it feels fine, but when you actually speak, you freeze. If you record yourself answering, then listen back, you'll notice things. Maybe you pause too much, maybe your th sound is unclear. With practice, you can fix it before the real interview. Example sentences for recording practice. My name is your name and I'm learning English every day. I like to practice speaking out loud. Recording myself helps me improve. Slow version. Repeat slowly. My name is your name and I'm learning English every day. I like to practice speaking out loud. Recording myself helps me improve. Normal version. Now naturally, my name is your name, and I'm learning English every day. I like to practice speaking out loud. Recording myself helps me improve. Shadowing practice. Now echo after me quickly like a shadow. My name is your name and I'm learning English every day. I like to practice speaking out loud. Recording myself helps me improve. Pronunciation emotional tip. When listening to your recording, don't be negative. Don't say, I sound bad. Instead, focus on small improvements. I said that sentence clearly, or I need to work on my R sound. Treat it like feedback, not criticism. Smile when you listen. Confidence grows when you celebrate progress. Small challenge. Today, record yourself reading a short paragraph in English, maybe one from this lesson. Listen back once. Write down one good thing, like I spoke clearly, and one thing to improve, like I need smoother rhythm. Do this 3 times this week. In just 1 month, you'll hear a big difference. Remember, recording is not to judge yourself, it's to guide yourself. Every great speaker uses this trick, so should you. Tip 10. Celebrate mistakes and keep going. Here's the final secret to going from zero to confident. Don't fear mistakes. Celebrate them. Many learners stay silent because they think, what if I say it wrong? But silence is worse than mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, learning, and growing. Think about babies. They say words wrong all the time, wawa instead of water. Do parents laugh at them? No. They smile, encourage, and the baby keeps speaking. That's how we all learned our first language. By making mistakes. Real-life context. Imagine you're at a cafe and you want to order. You say, "I want a coffee with milk, please." But maybe your pronunciation is not perfect. The waiter understands anyway and brings your drink. Success. Even with mistakes, communication happened. That's the real goal of language. Connection, not perfection. Example sentences about mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes help me learn. I'm not afraid to try. Slow version. Repeat slowly. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes help me learn. I'm not afraid to try. Normal version. Now naturally, it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes help me learn. I'm not afraid to try. Shadowing practice. Now echo after me fast with energy. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes help me learn. I'm not afraid to try. Pronunciation emotional tip. Say these with courage. Put your hand on your chest when you say, "I'm not afraid to try." Feel the power. Confidence is not about never failing. It's about moving forward even when you do. Small challenge. This week, speak English at least once in a real situation, online, with a friend, with a stranger, or even ordering food. If you make a mistake, smile and keep going. Afterward, write the mistake in your notebook and write the correct version. Next time, you'll be better. Remember, mistakes are your teachers. If you celebrate them, nothing can stop your growth. Conclusion. From zero to confident in 15 minutes a day. Congratulations, you've just completed this 15-minute English routine with me. Let's quickly remember what we learned. Start with slow listening to train your ears. Use the shadowing method to copy rhythm and sound natural. Build your toolbox of short phrases so you always know what to say. Learn to connect words and catch the rhythm of real English. Speak out loud every day, not just silently in your head. Begin to think in English and stop translating word by word. Add emotional words to sound alive and natural. Make English a daily habit, not a once-in-a-while activity. Record yourself and learn from your own voice. And most importantly, celebrate mistakes, because they are the path to progress. If you practice these steps for just 15 minutes a day, you will transform your confidence. Remember, fluency is not about perfection. It's about communication. Every day you practice, you get closer to your goal. Now here's what I want you to do. Choose one of these tips and start today. Write in the comments which tip you will use first. Will it be slow listening, shadowing, thinking in English? Share it below. I read every comment, and your answer might inspire another learner. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Slow English Lab. We have many more lessons like this to help you grow step by step, without stress, without pressure. If you found this lesson helpful, give it a like and share it with a friend who also wants to improve their English. Remember, you don't need hours. You don't need to be perfect. You only need 15 minutes of smart practice every day. Do that, and you will go from zero to confident in English faster than you ever thought possible. So keep going, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next lesson.